Something fun is happening in Moraga this week. If you've ever wanted to hear a Prince tribute band while sitting on a lawn chair with your neighbors on a warm summer evening, this might be your week. This is Lamorinda Life. I'm Rajiv Doshi, and each week I share a few things worth checking out around Lafayette, Moraga, and Orinda. We've got outdoor concerts, theater under the stars, a classic farmers market weekend, and a local Father's Day fundraiser with a pretty ambitious goal. Let's get into it. Thursday is where I'd start. The Moraga Summer Concert Series continues at Moraga Commons Park, and this week's band is Purple Ones, a Prince tribute act. If you've never been to one of these concerts, they're one of those classic Lamorinda summer traditions. People show up early with blankets and lawn chairs, kids run around on the grass, food trucks roll in, and everyone settles in for a couple of hours of live music. Even if you're not a huge Prince fan, it's a fun community event. And if you are a Prince fan, well, you'll probably know every song. Also on Thursday, Orinda's summer series continues with Thursday nights in the heart of Orinda. This has become one of those reliable summer gatherings where you can grab dinner from a food truck, bump into people you know, and spend the evening outside without having to make a big plan. Sometimes that's exactly what you need. If you're looking for something a little different Thursday night, the Lafayette Library is hosting author Anita Gale Jones as part of its Sweet Thursday series. These events consistently bring interesting speakers to town, and they're a nice reminder that not every night out has to revolve around food and drinks. Moving into Friday, I want to call out Lamorinda Improv Theater at the Orinda Theater. What's fun about improv is that no two shows are ever the same. The audience helps shape the performance, so everybody gets a slightly different experience. If you've got friends visiting, or you're looking for a date night that's a little more interactive than dinner, this is a good option. Then later Friday evening, Petty Theft takes the stage at the Orinda Theater. They're one of the better-known Tom Petty tribute bands around, and if you're someone who grew up with those songs, this one should be a pretty easy sell. Saturday might be the busiest day of the week. I'd start with the Orinda Farmers Market in the morning. Farmers market season is in full swing right now, and honestly, this is one of the best times of year to go. The produce is great, the weather is usually perfect, and it's an easy way to spend an hour without feeling like you've committed your whole day. If you're looking for something active, there's a special yoga in the park session at Moraga Commons tied to International Yoga Day. It's outdoors, it's beginner-friendly, and it's one of those events that's more about showing up than being an expert. Later Saturday afternoon, there's a performance of Agatha Christie's The Murder of Roger Ackroyd at the Outdoor Amphitheater in Orinda. I love seeing more theater happen outdoors around Lamorinda. It feels like the kind of thing that makes summer here feel a little different. Bring a light jacket, settle in, and enjoy a classic mystery under the trees. Saturday evening gives you a couple of choices. You can head to the Moraga Art Gallery for the opening reception of its new connectivity exhibit, or you can catch Charo at the Orinda Theater. Those are very different experiences, which is part of the fun. Sunday is Father's Day, and there's no shortage of ways to get out of the house. The Moraga Farmers Market is always a solid option. If Dad is into cars, Le Pit Club's Lafayette Gathering is a relaxed cars and coffee style meetup that's easy to drop into. And if you'd rather keep things simple, Headlands Brewing has live music Sunday afternoon and is a pretty easy place to spend a couple of hours. One thing I especially wanted to call out this week is something called The Toast from Fathers Brewing. Fathers Brewing is based right here in Lafayette, and they're attempting something pretty unique. They're working with more than 100 locations around the Bay Area and aiming to donate up to 100,000 beers while raising money and awareness for the Movember Foundation and the Travis Manion Foundation. Whether or not they hit that number, I just like seeing local businesses trying something creative that brings people together while supporting a good cause. It's a good example of community feeling local but still having a broader impact. Before I go, a few quick hits. Trivia Night continues Tuesday at Canyon Club Brewery in Moraga. Christian Eck returns for live music Tuesday at Headlands Brewing. And next Wednesday, Batch and Brine hosts its 4th annual Pride Dinner. That's it for this week. Summer is officially settling in around Lamorinda, and this is one of those weekends where you really don't need to leave town to find something interesting to do. Whether it's music in the park, theater under the stars, a farmer's market, or just catching up with neighbors over a drink, there's a lot happening close to home. If you found this helpful, you can always get the full weekly newsletter at Lamorinda Life. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon.